of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine. It's a place I love best, 'cause it's better than the rest. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. There's lights that burn so brightly, in the northeast sky they shine. From a place that Geordies worship, where legends wear number 9. You can travel right round the world, even meet the Pope in Rome. But nothing beats the feeling of when you come back here to home. No matter how life changes, we'll never be far apart. The northeast always home, and it's always in your heart. Take me home to the banks of the River Tyne. Take me home to the place that I call mine.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to it's All Black and White TV, and yes, it's your daily edition of Good Morning Toon fans. If you like what you see, then please smash the likes. It really does help the channel with the search results, so smash those likes. Thank you. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, then hit the subscribe. Free to do so, helps the channel grow. And bell notification tells when I'm live, I have a pre-record or any upcoming shows. So I'm currently on 505 subscribers now, and hit that subscribe if you want to be part of the community. So thank you very much indeed. I mean, you know, we're still like, wow, what did we witness yesterday? What did we witness? You know, and it's it truly was, you know, a great game yesterday. After that 3-0 defeat of Villa, which we just didn't turn up for. Maybe it was a kick up the backside we needed. And we come back. We didn't just beat Tottenham. We smashed Tottenham. I'm still trying to get my head around it, because I couldn't believe what I was seeing yesterday, you know. Match had barely kicked off and we'd scored 61 seconds in, you know. And after jumping around when we scored, I think I sat down. I think I was only sat down for a few minutes before I was up again. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. It was just like goal after goal. I mean, 6 minutes, Joe Linton. 9 minutes, Jacob Murphy. You know, and it's like, hang on, what's going on here? What is going on here? And then Isak in 19 minutes and 21 minutes, you know. It's just like, we're 6 up in we're 5 up in 21 minutes. And I'm like, gosh, you know, I mean, I'm part of a WhatsApp group, and I said to them on the WhatsApp group, I says, this was after the second goal went, and I says, this Real will be 5-0 up by half time. And I thought, yeah, I was just joking. And actually, we were 5-0 up at half time. And I was like, bloody hell, I just can't believe this. I mean, you know, I had a little bet on yesterday, but I had over 1.5 goals because I thought it'll be a tight game. Gosh, I wished I'd tell you now. I wished I'd put on over 5.5 or 6.5 goals, because that would have been, the odds for that would have been massive. I mean, it's just, you know, if there's a perfect way to respond after your worst performance of the season, then that's how you do it. And we did that yesterday. Absolutely terrific. You know, just everywhere. Eddie Howe got everything spot on. Yes, we did want to see Target back in the team. But I'll tell you what, Dan Burn had a cracking game. I thought he played really well. And, you know, Eddie was justified. You know, he brought out Gordon, put Longstaff back in. Looked better with Longstaff in there. We could have scored more, to be fair. I mean, second half started, yeah, Kane got a goal back. But we sort of just slowed down and controlled the game, because we knew we'd won the game. So we just sort of controlled it. But, you know, I think the lads just slowed themselves down, because we have another game Thursday night against Everton. Then we have a game on the following Sunday, that's next Sunday, against Southampton at home. So this is an ideal week now to go back and get another 9 points. If we get 9 points out of these 3 games, that puts us on 62 points. we're well on the way, I think, to qualification for the top four in the Champions League. So I just thought yesterday the lads were absolutely terrific. I mean, for Christian Stellini to match us up, I think he made a grave error. I think he made a big, big mistake because, you know, he obviously doesn't know how Eddie Howe works. He's not, yes, he's been an assistant manager, but he doesn't really know too much about us, I would imagine. And the thing is, this is probably it'll be the first time he's come up against Eddie Howe. And you got to remember, is Eddie Howe, he is a cracking manager, Eddie Howe. Let's be real here. Last week, I couldn't believe when these fans were shouting for Eddie Howe out. Why? Just because we got beat off Villa. It wasn't Eddie Howe's fault we got beat off Villa. The whole team was their fault because they just did not play. We did not turn up. But, yesterday we turned up. And we turned up well and truly, and we smashed Spurs. What I couldn't understand is, when you're a manager, if you're going to change something, you change it when you're like, say, 2 or 3 down, maybe 3 at the most down. But if you're 2 down, you change it. But their manager waited till they were 5-0 down before they decided, oh, hang on a minute, I'm going to take this guy off and I'm going to put him on. Now, I'm not saying I feel sorry for Spurs, because I don't in any way, because this is a great, great win, and it's a fantastic win. But I did really feel sorry for that guy who went off, Pape Sarr. I mean, he looked absolutely shattered. His confidence looked shattered when he was taken off. It's not his fault Spurs are 5-0 down. It's his manager's fault, because his manager obviously tries to match Eddie Howe. And the problem is, Eddie Howe outthought, outplayed him, and outsmarted him. And, I mean, if we had scored 7 or 8 yesterday, that wouldn't have looked out of place, because Tottenham would have got exactly what they deserved, I mean, the Lloris thing was a bit strange when he went off at half time and Forster came on. I was like, hang on, what's going on here? My thought was, has he said too much in the dressing room? And maybe the manager said, well, you're not going out second half, you're subbed. But then he was asked on Sky about an injury, and he just said, oh, no. And then he went, well, yeah, a bit of muscle near the hip. And I thought, that doesn't sound right to me. That sounds like something's gone on in the dressing room, and or either that, or you've just said, I'm not going out in the second half, and you can put Forster on. He's refused to play. I mean, they've got a lot of problems at that club. But we don't care, because at the end of the day, our aim now is to secure a place in that top 4. And I believe we can secure it. I think by the time we go to Chelsea, we should have already been qualified for that. And we can go to Chelsea with no pressure and just go there and let's go and annihilate Chelsea in their own backyard. I mean, the games we got coming up, I mean, Arsenal probably won't even fancy coming here, to be fair, especially if they're still having this title race. I mean, they've got Man City on Wednesday. Man City win that, they're closing the gap on on Arsenal, and Man City's got a game in hand over them. So Arsenal could just be about to implode and lose the title to City, which wouldn't surprise me, in all honesty. But just going back to yesterday, it was just absolutely brilliant. Everybody was on the A game yesterday, and it showed. It really did. And it's just great. It's great being on this Toon roller coaster, isn't it? We have the ups, we have the little down, but then we come back up again. And every time this season, like when we've lost a game, we've come back. In the league, we've come back. We lost against Liverpool in August, which we shouldn't have done, but we came back. We got the draw with Bournemouth, but we came back. We got beat off, Liverpool again, and then we had that little bit of a run where we had the Carabao Cup final, and things didn't go well. Then we had that loss against Man City. We bounced back, beat Wolves. So, somebody was due a hammering. Somebody was due a hammering. And that team was Tottenham Hotspur who got the hammering. Didn't expect it to be Tottenham. I went for a 2-0 win because I thought we're not going to win that well. I thought, no, it's going to be about 2-0. I can't see us winning more than 2. If somebody had said to me before that game kicked off, we'll win this game 6-1, I would have just said, no chance, no. I don't think so. I mean, half of their fans left on 20 minutes, didn't they, when the fifth goal went in? A lot of them, I've seen videos of them that just had meltdowns and left. It's a long way to come just to watch 20 minutes of football and then bugger off home. But the ones who stayed, give them a bit of credit, I mean, they did well to stay on, and their players, I mean, considering they were well and truly wounded by us, they were, they went over and gave their fans applause. So, but all in all, we're third again. The game on Thursday when we play Everton, Tottenham play Man United, that's going to be an interesting game. I would say you would like a draw to that game. If that ended up as a draw, then that's better for us, because then shall we win on, shall we win, we'll be, we'll just be well up. But we'll be ahead of Tottenham, and we'll be a bit of ahead of Man United, so we can try and secure that third place. It's just, as I say, sorry, we're on 59 points now. Sorry, I forgot we're on 59. So no, would be on 65 by the end of the weekend. Sorry, 65. So yes, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, if we can go to 62 on Wednesday, and if Man U draw, we're then 2 points ahead of Man United, you see, and 8 ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. So with that in mind, I can't see Tottenham clawing it back. To be fair, I'd be lucky if Tottenham stayed in that top 7, in all honesty. I really would be. It would be a miracle if Tottenham actually stays in that top 7. Because I think they're going to lose a lot more games between now and the end of the season. So, yeah. But anyway, guys, that's your morning edition. I mean, just yesterday, we just could not stop talking about what happened. And I just want to mention the ball that this guy played, Joe Willock, for Isak's goal. I can't stop watching that. What a ball that was. That was one hell of a pass. And as I said yesterday, if that pass is made by De Bruyne, the media are going on and on and on about it. But because it's Joe Willock, they've probably not mentioned a lot of it. But I thought he was absolutely terrific yesterday. And the whole team were, but that pass, if there's assist of the season, that has got to be up there with the best, if not the best, in my opinion. So, but yeah, just a great time, isn't it, to be a Newcastle fan? So if you like what you see, then please smash a like. So if you've enjoyed what you've seen, smash those likes, please. Thank you. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, then hit the subscribe. Free to do so, helps the channel grow. Bell notification tells you when I'm live, have a pre-record, or any upcoming shows. So yes, Eddie's pointing away there, telling us that's the way at the Champions League. Absolutely. But yeah, remember, guys, the future's bright. The future's black and white. Away the lads, come on, get in. Roll on Everton, because I tell you now, Everton will not look forward to us coming to Goodison on Thursday. And I believe they'll probably want to park the bus to try and stop us scoring. But I think if we can get to Everton, get a couple of early goals, who knows. But until then, take care and see you later. Bye-bye for now.